So now we are going to paint a color wheel. And so I have made this grid here, and you're to think of it like a clock. And at the top at 12 is yellow straight out of the tube, cadmium yellow light. And you go around to cadmium orange, to red, red, violet, violet at 6 o'clock, and all the way up to blue, green, yellow, green, and back to yellow. Well, actually, let's say how this palette is set up first. Cadmium yellow light, cadmium orange, cadmium red, medium, alizarin crimson, cobalt violet, ultramarine blue, permanent green, white, and black. And from that, we're going to have to make yellow, yellow, orange, orange, which will be straight out of the tube, red, orange, red, red, violet, violet, blue, blue, green, green, and yellow, green. So some of those are going to have to be mixed because that was a contaminated yellow. And we're going to start that one again. So straight out of the tube for the yellow. There we go. Yellow at 12 o'clock. Clean the brush. Then we're going to get the red. Clean your brush well and paint cadmium red at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock, cad red. Get it loaded up there. Beautiful cadmium red. Oh yeah, that is sweet. But it's 6 o'clock, but of course. And that is straight out of the tube as well. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous color. Oh yeah. So we have another tertiary color in there. That's the violet. That looks beautiful. And green, we're just going to paint permanent green over there at 10 o'clock. So permanent green is straight out. So you can see, I don't know, can you? I don't know if you can. There. It's kind of like a little Jewish star. You've got your primaries connected with one triangle and your secondaries with the other. Then what we have to do now is fill in these 6 other tertiary colors. So that's what we're going to do now. But here's the thing. You have 9 pigments and you've got to make 12 colors. So you've got much better on the color wheel here. As you can see, yellow, yellow, orange, orange, red, 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 violet, violet. Next, we're going to have to do the blue violet. We have blue. We're going to need to do the blue green. We have green, and we have to do yellow green. So that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to show it in fast motion. Okay, so here you can see the completed color wheel. We have our primary colors, yellow, which is cadmium yellow, ultramarine blue, and cadmium red medium. That's the first triangle of primaries. Then you have your secondary colors, which is permanent green, which is basically a mix between the yellow and the blue, but you can get permanent green straight out of the tube. Violet, which we have right down here, which I use a blue violet. Then also you're going to get cadmium orange straight out of the tube as well. That's a beautiful color. It really can warm up some tones for you. And then what's mixed in here is what's called a no color color. That's when you take 2 complementaries, put it together. This can give you great browns. So I made this one here by mixing the blue and the orange, as you can see directly across from each other in the color wheel. Generally, your primaries are here, your secondaries are here. You mix a secondary with a primary, and you're going to be complementary colors, like the permanent green and the cadmium red are complementary colors. The cadmium orange and the ultramarine blue are complementary colors. Your cadmium yellow with your blue violet, that is going to be a complementary color, and that is going to lead you to a no color color in the center, and that's why you put that here in the center of your color wheel to tell you what happens as you approach a neutral. And that's not always 50% of these two pigments. It can be a 70-30 mix, and you can also use that to see how much neutrality you can get into a color mix. Then the tertiary colors, which I did in a quick time lapse, those are your yellow-orange, your yellow-green or green-yellow, your blue-green, your blue-violet, your red-violet, and your red-orange, and your orange-yellow. And there you go. So we have done the color wheel. That is a great study. And next I'm going to do a video on tones. There's a tonal wheel that is really helpful when establishing the level or depth of color in a painting or even a drawing. So that's going to be my next video. Thanks for tuning in.